What up, booze? Welcome. It's your girl, Shameless, and we in the building. Like, you officially at home with me. What is life? Okay, so I wanted to check in with you. I feel like, I don't know about you, but I've gone through the roller coaster, following on Instagram for all that jazz. But I've gone through the highs and lows of confusion. So let's just chat. I want to do my face because, you know, when you're stuck at home, it's fine. Like, I believe in natural beauty, but I also like to have fun, do something different. At the end of the day, I think creation is key. But yeah, Corona. I don't even want to say that, which should not be named, because it's just like a lot. But how many rabbit holes have you jumped down? I've been through many. And now I'm just like, Maya, what actually matters, okay? Your health. And that's why it's so important to live not just a positive life, live your life. I did a video like a few years ago on how to live when you're dying. So my question to you and to me, if I could do it all over again, what would I do differently? I wouldn't be absorbed in work. I think what's good about this time is to enjoy family. Like right now, I'm a loner. Like my family, nobody's here, which is pretty a lot. I've been going through that. Like I've had moments where I feel sorry for myself and start crying. It's like super lonely and isolating. And then there are other times where I'm just like, oh, you got God. Don't you worry. So this is the Bare Minerals Terra 8.5. I really love this Bare Minerals stuff that I got a while back. But yeah, spending time with the people that you love. I don't have that luxury, but I've been doing it through FaceTime, WhatsApp, all that fun stuff I've been doing. But if I could do it again, I kind of started to go down that rabbit hole when I went to Colombia for my birthday. I was by myself. And I was just walking along the beach. I was staying in a hostel, a surf hostel. So it wasn't very glamorous in the sense that being able to have these thoughts on a beach. But realizing money can afford a certain lifestyle depending on where you're living. Like living in Canada and the US and other parts of the world, like, you know, London. These are expensive, like metropolitan cities are expensive. And it's something that I've always kind of strived for. Like I lived in Toronto, New York, Vancouver, LA. And now that I'm traveling to other remote parts of this world, I'm like, what am I doing? Why did I think I couldn't do life differently? I'm just doing this little financial education. And I can admit that, like, I know how to acquire money and I know how to spend it. The disconnect comes when I don't necessarily know how to invest or make it work, multiply. And there's this notion that, oh, I don't have enough money. But it's like, if I have enough money to get my nails done, I have enough money. So let's be real. Pardon me, I'm going to take you on a journey because I'm jumping all over the place. So I'm just going to set all of this because her face is greasy with some Hourglass setting powder. But yeah, the minimalist life is so appealing to me, especially now when it's like, what actually matters? I also think times like this, forcing us to be in quarantine, is a good time to do some self-reflection. Learning a skill is so important. I'm using Fenty Beauty. This is so dope. It comes in these, they're so small, so it's like perfect travel, and they snap together. So this is 3 and 5 I snap together. I'm gonna use this 3. What was I saying? Using this time to develop a skill, or do the work that you haven't done. You know, tax season it might be pushed, but it's still upon us. For all the entrepreneurs out there, our taxes are a little bit more intricate. But developing a skill, having a business that you can do remotely. I mean, I am working for myself, but it's not easy. It doesn't mean you're safe. It doesn't mean you're at the. That just means you have to be responsible for other people. Because a lot of people who work for themselves employ other people. And that is a scary place to be. If there is anything that I've taken away from this corona nonsense, is to stop eating meat. What a ass. Why are we still eating meat? I feel like it's just easy. It's almost autopilot. So much of our life is on autopilot. Like, if you really think about it, and we deliberately look the other way when we don't want to see the truth. When you actually look at what is happening, not just in these meat markets, because these meat markets can have fancy names in other countries, like a cattle ranch. I've seen some of them and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Unless I'm like ensuring that the meats that I'm eating are coming from a good place, I'm done. So I gave up beef like, I don't know, 15 years ago or something like that, 12 years ago. And then I never ate pork because as a kid I was allergic to it. And then I know, weird, right? I was like, are you really allergic to this, Maya? It's not like a massive anaphylactic allergy. It's more of like my face would break out. And so I just stopped when I was a little kid. And when I Googled to find out, is this really a thing? Pork has a histamine. So for someone like me who's sensitive to it, I don't, nothing about pork I've ever liked. Water break. And then chicken, I gave up when I moved here to Los Angeles. And I was also vegetarian for a little while, and I started eating seafood again when I went to Hawaii. And I was like, oh wow, like this is so part of the culture. Like I need to eat something, so I'll eat fish. And so I still eat fish and shrimps, but I want to finish what's in my fridge and like I'm done. The only time I'll eat meat now is when I travel and there's really nothing else for me. But I have to make this home a meat-free home. This is a wake-up call. A wake-up call. If not eating meat meant not spreading crazy-ass viruses, all of these viruses come from meat. Mad cow disease. Remember that? And then the swine flu? I don't know if that came from eating meat or another rabbit hole said it came from doing meat. Just learning more. I really want to learn more. I feel like the lie that I tell myself is like, oh, you don't have enough time, Maya. Well, you got time. Your phone tells you how much time you spend on social media. So, girl, you got time. So I want to be better at managing my time. And I want to manage my time to learn. I just want to be a bookworm. Knowledge, man. Oof. When you know, you know. So I want to learn more. I've been reading, I came across, so I love Sorella Moore. She's such an amazing YouTuber. Her channel is litty. I just watched her video on speed reading. And now I'm like, oh yeah, I need to learn how to speed read. But it's not just the concept of reading fast, it's the information that you retain, your memory, all that stuff. Because my memory, I need to work on that. And for all of us in a long distance relationship, I am mildly panicking, not really. But in the back of my head, I'm like, what's going to happen if they really close the border on me? That I can't see my family and the love of my life. You're going to close the border on me. Where does that leave me? I don't know. But I guess because I've been living by myself for so long. I'm just like, Maya, you've been a loner. You have been a loner. What's so different? The difference is the fear. Oh my goodness. I'm still using palette number 3. The fear that is being spread. Social distancing. I was on my Instagram talking about fear distancing, getting off of social media. Like social media is like a double-edged sword. Take it when it's positive. When it's negative and it's really hurting your soul, you need to get off. So I even had to get off. I put a social limiter. 1 hour. And then at 10 p.m. it blocks me. So if I really want to be online, because I really should be going to bed early, because everything starts at night. The nighttime routine is so key. How I set my day up starts with what I'm doing the night before. So am I going to bed early? Am I praying? Am I meditating? In my goodness, right now, I feel like, yes, there's a massive virus going around, but it's also like a spiritual battle. Because if you believe and you fall into the negativity, you become stressful and worried. And once you're stressful and worried, it brings your immune system down. And pow! Immune system down, we out here. We gonna get you. I know that the numbers are high in Italy, but it's like there's also an older demographic. I've been in Europe. I cannot believe the amount of smoking happens in Europe. I'm like, why is everyone smoking? I thought that was so like 90s. People still smoke. I don't understand why. Your lungs have to be at optimal capacity. No matter what it is, whether it's marijuana, just stop smoking. This ish is attacking our lungs? Oh. So yeah, health. It's like mind, body, and soul. I feel like this virus is exposing every weakness in the system. Whether it's financial, we're going through a financial crash. A recession was already in the works. But this is like, all the cracks in your spirituality, if you had doubts, that worry and fear is going to set in. And your health, your physical health. You can be the most physically active person on the face of the earth, but if your spiritual belief system is going to get you, it's going to get you too. We literally have to be warriors. Our bodies, sorry, I'm doing this so you can see me, because if I'm like this, you don't see me. Our bodies are our temples, and we got to like make sure that that's all in order. So this is Makeup Forever Y455. So on that note, take this time to work out at home. Blogilates has amazing workout activities, workout routines on her Instagram and her YouTube channel. I'm more of an Instagram person. Catch me on Instagram. Look at my long eyebrows. And I was about to say my long Asian eyebrows. I'm Filipino and black. And my heart is breaking at the cruelty of humanity. Not just the racism. I can't believe the amount of physical attacks happening to the Asian community, like pedestrians attacking, the government saying, government, let me just be specific, Trump saying some, comments that are not helping. We have to be so careful with what we say and how we say it. Right now is not the time to point fingers. Right now is the time to come up with solutions. What should we do differently when we get the chance to? Are we going to learn? Are we really going to learn? I hope y'all bearing with me. She's just all over the place. I just wanted to get all of these thoughts out of my head. It is a reminder to be on point. We need stress. I was writing, because I had to start doing affirmations and praying again. I've been doing my devotional, YouVersion. For those of you that are not into the Bible, then there is Calm, Balance, Headspace, meditation stuff for y'all. I like to do both. And then this is the Fenty Mimosa Sunrise. I like to do all of it. I think it's all as long as it's love, ideas that spread unity and love, I'm all for it. But never has the Bible been so prevalent. Like the words that I had read over and over and over again, really, girl, do you really believe us? Are you really going to lean on God? And all I can say is the thing that has calmed me down is knowing that I am going to die. And death is not to be feared. And I think a lot of us, we're so attached to this world, our belongings, our families. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm a loner. And if I were to die, which I will, when I die, I'm going to be on my deathbed and be like, I did that. I jumped out of a plane. I decided to be shameless on YouTube. I decided to allow myself to fall in love again. Nothing is for granted, but I do know, don't allow fear to overpower you. And let me know, because I'm thinking about having Tiffany Budgetnista come back on here and talk about money. And just a reminder, because this world is operated on money, honey. Even healthcare. Here in the US, I couldn't believe like the bills for Americans coming out of the hospital being treated for corona, $35,000. That's what happens when the healthcare is privatized. What are they going to pay for that treatment? With what job? We were just forced to close everything. Also, shout outs to all the healthcare workers. You are literally the modern day guardians of the galaxy, soldiers. I don't even like, hats off. The war that I don't know if they actually prepared for. And he's saying all kinds of nonsense. He that will not be named. Making comments. Guess where we get our supplies from? China. This world has been so interdependent, one country on the other, that if they actually force everything to stop, you would have to do a whole new world. Like, the system would have to be rebooted. It'd have to be brand spanking new. I want us to really go back to farm days. I really want to live on a farm. That's what I want to do differently. I want to have my own farm. I want to have my own garden. I want to grow. I want to have a goat. But then I think about like those farms when you fly. It's like, have you been to a farm in the last whatever days? I'm like, no, why? What am I supposed to be afraid of? Let's just go with green. Why not? I should have done this last. Corona corneals. That's literally what I feel like this makeup is. Listen, this is how I'm feeling. This is me expressing myself. Pray. Meditate. Really, girl? Let's just go there. This is what happens when you keep me indoors too long. Whoa! Coronials. Okay. Leave it alone. Okay, booze. I was about to just peace out this trick. We're always going to grow. Learn from this.
Learn something from this.
Until next time, booze, remember to do you, be you, and stay true. Be shameless. Live your life.